Unfortunately, look, I mean, the point, like we said, I mean, we live in Asia, and Asia has its own set of values in terms of how guests are treated. And India and Pakistan are no different from each other in terms of the set of values that we carry in our traditions. So, in that sense, when you have a guest at home, you do not use bad words for him. You do not denigrate him. You do not use the denigrate the country that he belongs to or that he's representing. You're a host, you got to be magnanimous. That's a given standard all over the world. As a host, you got to be magnanimous. So either you should have had the hearts to say, no, we are not inviting Pakistan. You didn't do that. You didn't have the heart to do that. Secondly, as far as Jaishankar is concerned, uh, yeah, that's his name. Jaishankar is concerned. He's come out as a person of some vision, understanding. He's got a strong Indian economy at his back, and when you have that economy and that kind of an influence that you think you can generate around in the region as well as in the world, you want to use that to enhance your interest in the world. That is exactly what he has done, and he's come out strongly in terms of how he's addressing the South, the global South I'm talking about. And then he's obviously laid out a vision as far as his own country's foreign policy is concerned. We may not agree with that. Obviously, we cannot agree with that because we think India has done a lot wrong to Pakistan, and there's so much more that we need to resolve between ourselves, on which Mr. Shankar has chosen not to address at all those issues. And then it was during his watch on the 5th of August 2019 that Article 317 Kashmir was uh, rescinded from the Indian Constitution, as well as the fact that 35A was abolished. So therefore, when you look at all these things, then you say that Mr. Jack Krishnan, what his name, Jaishankar, Mr. Jaishankar has got a different set of standards. He's got one standard for Pakistan and a different set of standards for the rest of the world that he wants to project to. Also, I've seen him and noticed him speaking at different international forums, at Davos, at other places. I've heard him speak. When he speaks to his own audiences, he makes good sense. When he speaks to international audiences, he comes out as a very arrogant, misplacedly proud of whatever that he thinks that he belongs to. And while he has the wherewithal to be able to be an effective foreign minister, or he was a good foreign secretary perhaps as well, but to be a good foreign minister, unfortunately, he's not looking at the larger picture and the fact that it is not only India that he's got to bother about when you are sitting in a region in which India is the largest country. And we're talking about SAARC, we're talking about South Asia, we're talking about China and India and Pakistan. And when you look at those three nuclear nations and you look at the neighborhood that you belong to, then you got to have greater sense and a greater wisdom in terms of ensuring that it is the humanity that lives in this world, which is almost half of the humanity, if not exactly half, maybe 40 to 45% of humanity lives in these three countries, China, India, and Pakistan. Now, if you're unable to create a roadmap or forge a path forward of peace in among these three countries, or for that matter, within the region, I think you're doing half your job. You're not even worth what you claim to be. And unfortunately, that is where I found him extremely short of wisdom, and that is why I said that's what I said in my tweet as well.